That's
it,
good.
and then we'll see. Go to left control room. It'll say like excellent connection. Oh wait, what stream was that? Live on the JomboyMedia. Where was that? Did you make a new?
Of that, no. I usually just we usually just do it from that same window. From there, and it'll just go live.
It's live?
Yeah.
Oh, we're live.
All right.
Okay. Well, I guess we didn't put it private, right? Oh.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Well, everybody sees this. It's all right.
You're live?
Yeah, it's a little. It's
Oh,
real.
the way
Yeah.
Oh, we live.
the way I do it.
We is live.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. So,
We usually go a little bit live before we start recording.
How's everybody's Sunday going?
yeah, what up, y'all?
Pinstripe strong army.
Let's do it. No, wait.
Alright.
Don't press that shit. All right.
Don't touch that button right there.
Don't.
touch
do it
that.
as
Don't drop that cake.
Connected, and then you click live.
So, did you tweet the link out? Is the link out there
The
now?
link is already out.
It's
It's
yes.
notified.
Pinstripe Strong?
Notified.
It's usually it's out right now. See, so we're just gonna advertise it, guys. What up, y'all? How y'all doing? Oh shit.
Like, what was that?
How we look on
Jeff, you put spun offspring or sprung?
Sprung-off
Yeah,
spring.
you put spun.
No, this one says sprung.
No, it says spun.
Oh, on this, yeah, that one's wrong. On YouTube is right. On the graphics is
Oh
wrong.
yeah, on the graphic is wrong.
On the graphic.
Can you edit that?
Yeah.
I'm spun.
Right. See, this is why the pregame production, y'all.
Spun. Spun offspring.
I got the link. You want me to put it on the Pinstripe Strong? Pissed off that like maybe
Oh, with a G, right?
What?
Oh, you spelled it well there.
I just fixed it out.
Yeah, you got it. You got it, Jeff. You got it.
Hey.
SP.
Hey. Everything I had over there?
No, man, you got it, man. You good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, man.
SPRUNG. Sprung.
All right, you guys are watching behind the scenes pregame production.
Do not judge.
Do not Aaron judge us.
What?
Apologies, Dominer.
Are you ready to start?
I feel like I am.
New York.
That looks good. At least you're looking at the chat. Yeah. Does the sound is coming through good? We got good sound.
Turn my headphones up.
I think we need to move Lonzo. That ain't no problem.
I need more snare in my headphones.
Yeah. All right, it's a good one. Hold on, let me just tweet out this thing, or all the stuff.
What? What? No, I'm good.
Am I good?
I'm just fucking around. I'm fucking around. All right.
Okay.
I like turtles.
All right, so Jared Williams said, sounds good. So the
What up, Jared?
Yeah, man.
Sounds good out there.
Yeah, Guzman said
10-4.
it's good. 10-4.
My name is Jeff.
Got the Guida here.
We need the Afro pick.
Yeah, we need that Afro pick so you can get the really good sound. When we get Ram in here, he'll have lessons.
He'll give out lessons.
He'll give out lessons.
The halftime show.
All right. Okay, I think I'm ready to start. Are you guys ready to start?
No,
It's gonna be a short podcast. We don't really got enough time.
probably like a 10-minute podcast, guys.
Yeah, party time.
You want to start it?
Let's. Okay.
Don't say it.
Well, we went live a little early, so you guys get to see us. But usually we start.
Yorkie said we need a hookah in here.
We need a hookah. Oh, that shit will be a good, a little.
It'll be a
proper.
good look. A Pinstripe strong hookah.
See, in here, it's again.
Can't
In here,
see.
guys, we're not in a huge room.
You can't see nobody.
Yes.
You got to blow the smoke out the window.
All right. All right.
You guys ready?
Are you ready? Okay.
Alright, let's start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Okay, guys. So today is February 9th. And welcome to the Pinstripe Strong Spring Training Chronicles. It's volume 1. And guys, I think I speak for everybody here when I say we are sprung off spring. And it's me, it is Keith, it's Jeff producing behind the scenes. And we are in for the first time recording this specific.
Time.
Yes.
Ever.
First time ever.
Crystal.
Yes. Recording at the JomboyMedia Studios. Okay, Jeff, all right. Guys, all right. Yeah, good job. All right, anyway, guys, so
listen.
we're going to get into a couple of things, some trades, somebody pulling out. I don't know what's going on with the Red Sox. Got some injury news for the Yankees. It's 2019, same as 2020. I don't know. We'll talk about it, and we'll talk about a whole bunch of other things and break that all down to volume 1.
Let's do it. Welcome to the Pinstripe Strong Podcast. It is your boy, Joe's McFly. Joined here by the co-host from the BX. Chris.
My name is Keith.
My name is Keith. Hey, you got Jeff behind the scenes also. Fresh off a flight.
He
All right,
hit it
good
on
job.
that one. He
Used
was
to
ready for
Atlanta,
that one.
used to Atlanta, Vegas.
Yeah, he's on a delay. You know they work on Central Standard Time over there, I guess, and he's an hour behind, I guess. But
You were in Houston?
I guess
We're never going to Houston.
You're never going to Houston. But some good shit, guys.
God damn it, Jeff.
Yes, guys. Good job. But it's some good stuff, man. We are in the JomboyMedia Studios. We're live right now on YouTube, so of course, follow the YouTube, subscribe, all that stuff, because we're there live. That's usually when we do our program, and I'm really excited because we're here, JomboyMedia Studios.
Yeah, man.
We are in Studio A, or is it 1?
I think it's 1A. It's the main studio.
1A.
It's the biggest studio. It's the main studio.
It's the main.
Yeah, there's the main one.
It's called the main studio.
It's called, yes. All right, good. So we're here right now, and we're gonna be talking some Yankee baseball, some stuff, and we always get off on tangents because the Pinstripe Strong Podcast is the Yankee podcast that is seriously serious about not taking things too serious. And my phone, my freaking, my iPad said,
You gotta be careful.
yeah,
when
say
it's
Siri
serious.
came out of nowhere like, did he call me? Like, come on, you're a little thirsty. Like,
You gotta
relax.
Be careful.
Relax.
I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch it. What was that?
That's the fourth co-host.
Yes, thank you. What was that? All right, so we're here right now. It's cool, and of course, this podcast, the Pinstripe Strong Podcast, is presented to you by JomboyMedia. Thank you. We had and make sure you follow us. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, thank you. Right? Thank you so much. We do appreciate you. We appreciate anybody that has listened, whether you listen to us from day one or you start in today. We appreciate you, and we hope to keep you. Make sure you leave us a 5-star review, as we'll go ahead and we'll read you a 5-star review. I think some people left some reviews earlier, and some other people did not. That's fine. We're not giving shade any light, but
What?
you like that, right?
Yeah, that was pretty
you
cool.
like that
That was
shit?
pretty cool.
Yeah, man. I was thinking about that shit all week.
Basically, we see you suckers out there.
We
Right.
Hulk Hogan, we coming. All right, no, we're not doing that.
Heard what you said.
What you said. So you can find me at Joe's McFly. Follow the Pinstripe Strong Twitter and Instagram account. I'm all over. I keep it very consistent. Consistent. Joe's McFly. Follow Chris
McFly 28.
and follow Keith.
At Keith McPherson.
Yes, and also follow Keith's YouTube, man. We got to get that up too.
Alright, man, surely.
Hold on. Actually, we don't have to plug it because I ain't posted nothing on it.
All right, fine. Yeah, all right, fine.
But I did say that my YouTube is weak. But I've accepted that. I'm okay with having a weak YouTube. It's not the focus.
It's all right.
There you go.
It's all right.
There you go.
The focus is this year, the growth of everything. Watch. Just everything together. Before you know it, you never know. I would want to be the person to subscribe when Keith posts some fire shit. It's like, oh, whoa, what's that?
true.
You got a notification?
Actually, now that I do have some ideas for this season. Once
You know
we
what I
get
mean?
into the season, I will have some good content. But right now, I'm working on other things like the JomboyMedia headquarters,
Yeah.
social media, podcast,
Yup.
stuff coming together. We had to build this desk right here.
Yes.
We had to screw the legs into this desk that we're using.
Thank you.
That's more important than me posting a vlog on YouTube.
Yup. And I want to put up some desks too. All right, we brought up some lights. So we're doing some of that stuff, but I think we got that stuff out of the way. Do we have 5-star reviews, Jeff? I don't know if
We got one.
we have one.
Yeah, we got one.
Okay, well let's.
So who wants to read it? Jeff's reading it? I'm reading it.
Jeff got nervous. He's like,
I'll read it.
I'm
I'll
not
read
prepared.
it. Rogers Bearded BBQ. Aaron Rodgers. 5 stars, man. I forgot to include this in my last review. Glad to see Keith has joined your podcast. Been a follower for a while. And Chris is always killing it. Hope you're feeling better. Yes, I am. Thank you. But as always, keep your pinstripes on and keep them strong. We out of here. Much love from the West Coast.
Yo, why I thought he said yes I am, thank you in the review.
Answered himself.
I thought he said that. I thought he said-
I answered it myself. I was like, oh, man, that's pretty cool, man. You know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we have some stuff to talk about, and this is some Yankee news. We got some Yankee news because the Yankees been pretty, a little dormant. They just been like, I already signed Garrett Cole, now coast. You know what I mean? Straight up,
Kick push.
yeah. Now coast, just chilling. You know what I mean? And
Yankees been laying low. We in the back of the party. We in the cut.
it's all right.
Well, we were in the
Sorry.
cut.
It's all right. When you could just cut the line and get in the club without having to wait on the line, like I don't know what, Oakland.
I'm on the list.
A's or some shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm on the list.
Haters, man.
I'm in here right now. Yeah, I'm with the Steinbrenners.
And there's haters in the background, too, man.
Exactly. I'm with the Steinbrenners, so the Rothschilds are not on the team anymore.
The Rock.
The Rocks kicking them off. But yeah, so we have Paxton
Yeah,
James.
horrible.
is
man.
out.
So,
3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
That's more on the high side from what I'm hearing. But, and I'm like, because of rapid reaction, you already know, I'm like, yo, not this shit again. Yo, man, where's the emeritus? Yo, what the hell?
I blame this on you, Emeritus.
Facts, man. We gave you a promotion. What's good, Stevie? But what, Chris, you want to read the report from
The
Yankees PR?
Yankees PR. So this was on February 5th. Earlier today, left-handed pitcher James Paxton underwent a microscopic lumbar discectomy with removal of a peridiscal cyst. The surgery was performed by Dr. Andrew.
Wait, you say vasectomy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Peridiscal.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
know. Cyst. I don't know what the hell is
Where
that
did he
shit.
go with the
Is that vasectomy?
I don't know. No, I heard that.
James Paxton got a vasectomy. He's out for 3 or 4 months.
No, my
ass-
bad.
his
I
ass
don't
was
joke with
so
medical
tight.
stuff, but I truly heard that. My bad.
Tell me you did not just say that.
Yes, he did, King Booker.
I apologize.
Shout out to King Booker. Dr. Andrew Dosset, and I apologize if I mispronounced your last name, sir, in Dallas, Texas. His approximate timeline to return to Major League action is 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, thoughts?
Man, I mean, we all react on Twitter first.
Yeah.
So as soon as this broke, here we go again. I'm like, no, it's like
That
the
was my first
injury
initial
bug
thought.
from last year has
Not
come
again,
into
yeah.
2020.
And then you got obviously more reports that This has been going on since last season.
They
And,
said, when they
trying-
said, because I think Keith said something on Twitter that he said, oh, the timeline is a little curious, or was it a private chat? I don't know what he said. But he said the timeline is a little curious. Like, what happened? Was it after the the
Texas series.
Yes, I thought it had to do with at first I'm like, oh, was he just holding this news back because of arbitration or whatever it is? But what happened was Yankees knew about this shit from day one.
Yeah, Joel Sherman tweeted, Cashman told me that Paxton's first experience playing the final week of the regular season received treatment in Texas that he responded to and pitched especially well.
I think that's why he didn't pitch game one.
Right. Was managing in the offseason, but problems arose a few months ago. The advice was, again, injections and conservative treatment to see if surgery could be avoided, but pain lingered and Paxton underwent the surgery today.
Now, because we always like rapid reaction, of course, you always say, oh, my God, why would you wait so long to get the surgery? And it being me being one of them, right? Why the hell would you wait so long? Apparently, this is the process that you're supposed to take to get to it, right? It's before you open it up and mess with things with the spine. After I started talking to a couple of people that actually knew about this, it's like you don't want to do this. You don't want to open up the spine and all that, but
It was like they rolled the dice on it. I think it was like we could have jumped right into surgery, but let's roll the dice and hope it gets better before putting this dude on a stretcher to open up his spine. Like,
and honestly, that's what you want to do. You don't want the first thing to be is surgery. Like I know before I got my surgery, they were giving me cortisone shots. And they were like, all right, so let's see how you react to that.
Get treatment.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Get treatment, go to therapy, things like that. Like, get your massages or whatever.
Give
and
it
then eventually,
time. See if by February it heals itself.
Yep. Then guys, if you guys hear those sirens in the background, we in the Bronx, bro. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's what it is. We in the BX. You know what I mean? We keep it real.
An alleyway in the
BX.
BX.
It's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Authentic though.
Real, guys. We in the BX, man, right here. We're right around Yankee Stadium. Some people were asking, like, "Hey, where exactly are they?" I was like,
no, come on, let's calm down.
We in the Bronx. Just don't be close.
Not far from Yankee Stadium.
We in the South Bronx too, right? So
you don't venture further than Yankee Stadium, so don't worry about exactly where we at.
Just
you
relax.
don't go past the train
if
track.
I tell you, we out here, whatever it is on this street, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, maybe I don't know. But guys, we're here. We're in the Bronx. So if you guys hear some of that stuff, what's going on. But yeah,
I'm glad he got it done.
Yes.
Now, obviously. So
get it done now. And in terms of that, which is why the direct correlation as to why Hap is still on the team. Because we were wondering, like, what the fuck? Why is he's still on the team? What's going on?
Trade him.
Yeah.
now they look like geniuses again. It's like, we needed that depth in the starting rotation.
I could already see Cashman like, every week, just going up to, to Paxton like, yo, you good, yo? You all right? Everything's all right, right? Yo, we put that shot in you, man. You good? It's like,
yeah, man.
I'm all right, man. I'm coming along. It's like, all right, man. Okay. Hey, yo. He starts opening up the phone. Yo, man, so let's talk, man. So who you giving me for this Hap guy, man? Let's get this guy off my hands. I mean, not off my hands, not like I need to get him off, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what's good? You trying to take this money or what? Come back next week.
17.
My back is still hurting me, man. Like, I don't know. It's like,
you sure, man?
You sure? It's like, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right, man. Just can't have the good old stretch. It's like, and then he has a trade, like a really good trade here that he keeps looking at like, you really sure? All right, man, you first, man. Damn it. All right. Listen, I can't do the trade yet, man, but sit tight. I got this, man. Don't worry about it. We still working on it. What's going on, Cash? Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. We just I'm fielding other offers, B. Get away from me. I'll sweeten the offer. Oh, my God. I'll throw in this prospect. Oh, my God. This guy wants to give me the world for Hap.
Angels on the line, like, you sure?
Yeah.
It's probably Luis Castillo and shit.
Yeah, it's probably the new Red Sox GM. He doesn't even know he's not supposed to trade with the Yankees. Like, hey man, I'll give you Mookie Betts.
We got Heim Bloom on the line. He says Mookie's involved in the Hap deal.
He's like, yo, I'll give you Mookie Betts, man. Like, I just want Hap, man. I just like his name. It's like, oh my God, guys, we got him, man. Yo, Pax, you good? I don't know, man. I think I'm going to need another shot.
All right, man.
All right, motherfucker. Yo, get the shot, B. Get the fucking shot, man. He gets the shot a couple of weeks later, comes back. Just don't feel right, Cash. She's like, yo, you know what? What the fuck you want to do, man? At that point, he's like, yo, you see the Dodgers shit came through. He's like, yo, what the fuck you want to do, man? He's like, yo, I think it's time for the surgery. What you think, Doc? He's like, well, we tried 3 times, you know. Let's do it. And he put him under the knife.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
J.A. pops in the room like, hey, Cash, I heard you needed me. Like, get the fuck out of here.
He's like, he called him. He said, hey, Hap. Oh, man, there goes my great 4th starter. And then Hap's like, 4th?
Excuse me, say what?
Hap did me? You know you call it Hap, right? Like, yeah. J.A.Hap.
James Anthony?
Let's go.
Not James Paxton?
Yeah, no. Did we trade Paxton? We just signed Garrett Cole. How the hell am the 4th starter? Am I the 5th starter? No, man, we upgraded you, baby.
See you on the 11th.
You ready to go.
See you
Ready
on
to
the
go.
11th.
He's like, oh, so I should be reporting the Yankee camp, huh? Yeah, man, make sure you keep that ball head nice and shaved, man. Let's go. Man, we're going to do it this year. Well, right after that, Yankees PR, he's like, yeah, man, Yankees really believe in me. Then he gets a notification saying Yankees PR saying, yeah, so Paxton's out 3 to 4 months.
Like,
These motherfuckers, man, they ain't want me, man. He's just trying to keep me around for. Which, if now, Hap is the 4th starter,
Who is your 5th?
and that is a good transition to the next segment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
That was a good one, right? You like that?
ooh.
I should we're live. All right. All right, so listen. So now we got to talk about, and this is Spring Training Chronicles. This volume 1, guys.
Spring has sprung.
And we love the spring because we're sprung off it. Because we're finally getting baseball back.
I'm sprung.
Oof.
Spring's got me.
The Yankees will have me doing things I'll never do.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Hey, no, not like that. But I mean, like, I'll be spending bread. Like, I got, like, I'll just be doing some crazy stuff. I just be going to games. I'll be doing stuff left and right.
It's that time again.
You know what I mean? It's just that time again. Spring is upon us. Baseball is here. Who's hyped for this shit?
Bro, I'm so hyped.
I'm hype, yo.
I thought about it today, this morning. This is like, you know how people are like, this is the last Sunday without football, like XFL is on?
Yeah.
This is the last Sunday. And for people listening, Monday, the last Sunday and Monday without baseball. Come Tuesday, we got updates on what's going on.
Let's go. Let's
Beautiful.
go.
We got something to check on.
The sound of the glove, the
The
crack of the bat.
Yeah, man. I even brought my glove for this shit, boy.
You got it.
Hear this. This is what we love right here, guys. That's what you get to hear right there. Yeah, right there.
You want me to throw it at you?
Start it.
You want me to throw?
Chris, go over there real quick.
All
Just
right, bet. Let me go.
beam that shit.
Roger Clemens.
Break up the office.
He's like, yo, hold on, man. Bring him Roger Clemens. That's the old ESPN commercial.
Yeah.
Keep
He
it.
just
98, man. He still got it.
It's like, hey, Roger.
Rocket.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm here.
But yeah, so what we're going to talk about in spring is one of my favorite things about spring is just talking about the up-and-coming prospects. We're seeing them play baseball,
Facts.
televised games. Some games aren't televised, so it kind of takes you to the point where you're like appreciating all of the games that are on TV.
Yeah. If you care about it.
I love watching like the alternate jerseys and stuff, and then how people leave after the third
Some of the
inning.
guys coming out with number 85 on their back.
I love that
Who
shit.
is that?
You saw how the people leave after the third.
And if you ever
Yep.
go to a spring training game, which by the way, we have an event we have to talk about. Gotta plug that shit, of course. It's on the
February 29th.
February 29th.
Leap year.
Leap.
It is, yes.
The
So
last
we'll make the leap
Saturday
this year.
of this
It's
month.
Ja Rule's birthday, right?
Where's Ja? It's
I
Ja.
think it's Ja Rule's birthday.
Can somebody
Fire Fest.
please get Ja Rule to make some sense of all this?
Nah, but Joe and I, we were talking about some options for the Yankees for the 5th.
Yeah.
Some in-house, some, not in the house.
They're all in house for me, boy, because it's like, well, you talked about some that were out,
that I've seen, people bring up and things like that. So, two names specifically.
Before we get into that, guys, if you guys want to get tickets to that event, the JomboyMedia event, you can go to JomboyMedia.com, right, Keith?
I think it's on JomboyMedia.com. It's a Talking Yanks event.
Yes.
I think it's like $90. Get you ticket, beer, food. We're gonna have the deck area, February 29th. You know, Jomboy, Jake, you heard of them. If you look on Talking Yanks, JomboyMedia.com, and search February 9th spring training, you can find that info and come join us. It's going to be fun. It's going to be lit. Guarantee it.
I love spring training just because of bro, the vibe in spring training just different, B. It's a nice, real relaxed. Like watching a game. The game is, I don't want to say secondary, but you're there chilling with your boys, sometimes having drinks, people cracking jokes, somebody hits a home run, the players are more interactive. It's real cool, man.
Greg Bird is balling now.
Greg Bird? No. Maybe for the Rangers this year, boy. Maybe for the Rangers. He's not with us here, but yeah, I love spring, bro. It's just like a freshness to it, man. You can already tell how excited I am, man.
Are you?
Little warmer weather down there.
Yeah, a little warmer weather. I got to find my way to get my ass down there, bro.
Access to the players,
Yes.
Yeah.
They're right there. You can get people I see bring baseballs to get signed. I'm not a big autograph guy.
I'm not either, yeah.
But if that's you, do you. That's the exact time you're supposed to do it, get autographs. And even the reporters that are out there, I'm looking forward to running into Brian Hoke, some of the Yes Network guys. It's like a big family reunion.
Yeah.
Hey, Yankee
and there's not a bad seat in the house. There's not a
Yankee
bad seat in the
fam.
house.
That's true.
It gets hot as fuck sometimes when you got that sun beaming on you. You fighting that sun. It's like that sun from Super Mario and shit. You just start getting angry on you. You just, I missed you, but why you doing me like this, man?
Yeah, that sun was
I'm looking forward to the heat. I'm looking forward. I need to get
angry.
me a tank. I need to be out there pinstripe. I need a pinstripe strong tank.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I can order one.
Yeah.
I think we got them on the merch on the Jomboy
yeah.
Media site.
If not, then we got to make them.
Yeah, we can make them. We can make them.
So this fifth starter.
Yeah, so the fifth starter. That's what we
got to
talking
go
about.
through some of the names.
Keith, who's your fifth?
I would say that Siri's trying to get on the pod.
Yeah,
I'm telling
man.
you, fourth. Who's your fifth?
My fifth starter has to be Gumby Nation, Jordan Montgomery, Monty. Now, I say that knowing that it's an open competition. I say that knowing that there are some other names that have been floated around. Some people are pushing Michael King. Some people are saying Devi Garcia.
And injuries happen, too.
Some people are saying Sessa. Right, and I was just about to say, now, we already suffered one injury. We don't know what injury is going to come once we actually start running and pitching and catch. Somebody else might go down or, one of these depth guys we think, knock on wood, everybody knock on wood. I mean, it doesn't matter. After what we went through last year, 30 IL trips, it doesn't matter, yo. If guys go down, we got plan A, B, and C. But I'm putting Gumby up there first, and it's his position to lose. Now, people forget about Jordan Montgomery. This dude almost looked like a rookie of the year when he first came on the scene.
What I love about Montgomery is his demeanor.
Southern boy. South Carolina, I think.
And I feel like he's just real, laid back, not letting the situation get too big. Yeah,
been here before, B.
And I love the fact that the Yankees last year, and some people were like, "Oh man, why the hell are you gonna bring him if you're not gonna put him on the postseason roster? Why are you gonna bring him back for what was it 2 starts in the relief
He
start?"
pitched against the Blue Jays. You get that man his work.
I love
on the highest level.
Yes, and I love the fact that they brought him back to give him the confidence. You worked all year for this. Now you're going to work all offseason. You're going to have a regular offseason now, knowing you could get guys out.
Right.
And I'm going to bring you back, and now you get to have a normal offseason.
We still rock with you. We believe.
We still rock with you.
You with the big club in Toronto. Pack your stuff.
Exactly.
You ready? Or you're not ready? No, you're ready. You ready if you don't want to be ready. We saying you ready. We got you slotted in there.
Just get ready, man. And I love Gumby. I was upset when he got hurt. I'm like, shit, man. This guy, I feel like this guy was a legit guy, and the way
young starter for us. This was now what, 2016?
Yes.
2016 season.
2016, yeah.
He had the Tommy John, and he got hurt in 2017 early.
2018.
He missed all of 2018.
We gotta find out.
And then came back in 2019.
Or something like that. It wasn't 2016 though.
No, because he was pitching in 2018. Then he got hurt.
Yeah,
and then
I think he got
missed
hurt in the
2019.
first half of 2018. But 2017 was a year that he looked really good, right?
Yes.
Right, he missed
Yes.
2019, then he came towards the end.
But we knew of him in 2016. It just he came on the scene and actually got time to show his stuff in 2017.
Yeah.
And when you lose a young guy like that, especially when we didn't have Garrett Cole, we didn't have James Paxton back then. Sevy was coming along. Obviously, we had Tanaka, but our rotation looked a lot different. We had CeCe in the rotation. I don't know, do we have Pineda back then when he was pitching? Either way, yeah, like the rotation looked a lot different when Monty was doing his thing. So I hope that he learned a lot. I hope that he matured a lot. I know he watched a lot of Yankees wins in baseball and had to be hungry like, yo, I want to be a part of this. Now's your opportunity.
Yeah.
Joe, who you got? Who's your fifth?
My guy, and of course Montgomery is the favorite to me because of the major league experience, and he's another lefty, and he's a guy that shows promise. But I've always liked Michael King, man. Will he be a guy that can go ahead and jump up into that and take it? I don't know, but I've liked Michael King. Like just watching him through like the minor leagues and all of that stuff. I like King. I would like to see him just so I could just use that Tekken gif. Where it's like King wins, you know.
I actually threw my PlayStation remote one time because King just kept catching me in that combo. That
yo, bro, that combo.
Second three.
See, that's the combo. That's the combo for King, right? It's he throws a slider, and a fastball up and in, and another slider. King wins.
Throws you in the air.
That's what it
Catches you,
is.
son.
At home plate. You're out.
We saw him for a very little bit last year. Like, he was with the team, but I really think he can take that step because they talk about his connection with Matt Blake.
Oh, yeah. You
So
see?
it's
That's
like,
true.
if there's so in Gumby, right, with Gumby, it's like, yo, if there's ever been a time, it's your time. Michael King, too, it's like, yo, that's your man's.
Yeah. Let
This
us
is
know
his
in the
first
chat,
year.
too, if you guys, who you guys think. Bro.
Your first year pitching coach is a guy you already have rapport with, you've already worked with. You should feel right at home. You should feel ready, confident.
Yeah, that's like if you had I mean, I don't know if anybody ever had this, but that's like if you had like a teacher or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, or your substitute teacher, and you know him, he's like your father's friend or some shit. Like, yo, man, I'm gonna get away with murder out here, right? Like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. You know what? Just for that, I want you to write me an essay right now on why you should not. I said, this is math class. Write me a math essay. Write me a math essay. It's like
Numbers.
Problems.
Numbers.
1,000 problems. 10 pages.
But one thing's for sure is going to be a competition.
Who you
no
think,
matter
Chris? Who you got? I like King.
what. So Keith said Montgomery.
Gumby.
Very good choice. Joe said King. Very good choice. I don't know, man. I think I got to go with the little guy.
Davey
Garcia, man.
Somebody's got to believe in the young man.
Yeah, man. De Lo Mio. I don't know, man. He's just like, similar to Montgomery. His demeanor is just like he's been here before.
Okay.
And his repertoire is just nasty. And coming in as the fifth starter, there's not going to be a lot of pressure, especially when you got Cole and you got Tanaka, right? Back to then you got Sevy coming back, right? So I feel Davey Garcia coming in as the fifth starter, I think will be a good look for him to see what he has in the early.
Do you think
parts.
that spring training is enough time for him to flex and show like, yo, I'm young, but I'm ready for this? Like,
I think so.
You think? I mean, thinking about how the Yankees are. Even if what would he have to do in the spring?
See, but that's the thing. He has to have like a Greg Bird type of spring training.
Yeah, he's got to.
Because right now, to me, my pick obviously is Davey Garcia, but Montgomery got this. Montgomery got this. He's the guy that's been exactly. He's the one that was here before, and then obviously it's Michael King. You got to show that you're better than Hap for Davey Garcia to even have a possibility.
I think he's already better than.
You think so?
Well, this is what I say. This is what I'll say though.
Obviously, that's extreme, but it just show you what he has to do to get out of spring training and go to the Bronx.
I think that we've seen it. I think there'll be some people that are going to open people's eyes, and I think Davey Garcia might be one of those guys. I don't know. Part of me feels like I see him as a reliever. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's his height.
That's Twitter, man. That's Twitter talk.
That's Twitter talk. Get the fuck out of here. But I think Miguel Jajuri will be a guy to look for. This is why I love Spring, because you get to see some of these names and you just see his names. You know what I mean?
So he was invited. He was invited.
Oh no, he is. He's on the 40-man roster. He's on there, right there. Protected. And then we have
Luis Cessa.
Medina.
Well, Medina's another prospect, but in the options that Cashman named
Clark
to Brian
Schmidt.
Hope.
Clark Schmidt.
Shit, I forgot about Schmidt.
Dark Horse.
Schmidt.
I just forgot about Schmidt.
No, but I don't think Schmidt's coming. I think
we'll see him this year, though.
Think so?
I think we may
They
see
already
him this
hyping
year.
him. They already doing profiles.
Well, remember this year.
Yankees didn't want to trade him last year for Stroman. Remember that.
But remember this year, the roster's going to expand to 28, right? So they
26.
No, meaning in September.
In September.
28.
Oh, so we might. Well, it's just the way injuries work and stuff like that. I don't think
there will be room, and we'll see.
I mean, Schmidt's been rising through the ranks, man, like pretty quick. Like they really working that guy too.
What do you guys think about? Well, we can't do Chad Nestor as we called it last year with the opener. What do you guys think about Chad and someone else sliding into that role and going with the opener again as the fifth starter?
Bro,
you over that? You don't want to see that again?
I get it works, but I hate this shit because I feel like it.
You're like on edge.
I feel like it blows up your bullpen by like a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For like a couple of days, it almost feels like you're trying to put out fires in other areas, and then it's like, oh, is this guy overworked? And Yankees manage it pretty well, but it just felt like not having certain guys available. Mm-hmm. And I would love to have Chad as a guy just coming out the pen that I know on any given game, I could go ahead and use him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Especially with no Dellin. Sorry, I had to say it. Dellin, hope you all right, bro.
Yeah, man.
Dellin, hope you doing all right with that Mets
Best
stuff.
of luck to you, man.
Best of luck to you, brother.
You know, you do
Heal
good.
up.
You back next year, baby. Let's go.
We'll see you in 2021.
It's what it is. It's what it is.
It's what it is. Yeah.
But I think not for nothing, man. Sessa really outdid himself in the playoffs. That's why he's still here.
Yeah, and I maybe he could unlock something with the new pitching coach, which that guy kind of has me. That's why I want to see Spring too. I want to see what the new pitching coach does.
A lot of
like he's
pressure,
gonna be on the
pressure.
mound and shit.
A lot of pressure, a lot of pressure for that man.
He might be out on the mound talking to him.
Exactly. So I mean, we also have some. I put up a Twitter question, same thing, and I asked, and people voted. I said, who do you guys think is going to be the Yankees' fifth starter?
Keith one, Jordan Montgomery.
Yeah. We had Jordan Montgomery, Davey Garcia, Mike King, Cessa / Loaiziga,
We didn't mention
or
Loaiziga.
a trade.
We didn't mention Loaiziga.
Well, they only got 5%, but overwhelming favorite of 78% is Jordan Montgomery.
I keep telling you, Loaiziga.
Davey was at 12% and Mike King at 5%, along with the combination of Cessa, Loaiziga, and a trade at 5%. So
I keep telling you, Loaiziga is going to be the future closer. He reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
He's a closer to you? I think he's a reliever to me too. So
he's going to be.
It's interesting how this all played out in just this past week because
2,000 votes, by the way.
we saw a video this week of Miguel Andujar in left field catching a fly ball, right? And that was the talk about spring training position battles and where we're going to figure out for him to get his time. Gio.
I was annoyed with the reaction to that, by the way.
The double clutch?
Yo, because we are at the end of this offseason, and Yankees Twitter and Yankee fans, the stuff they're saying are the worst. People are like, oh, it's good that he can catch the ball. Let's see him throw it in.
Bro, it's a different throw from the outfield, first of all. Second of all, I looked at it, and I think somebody was like, oh, man, because I put on Friday, I said, what do you feel happy or upset about or something like that? And people put Miguel Andujar, I'm upset about this. And they put up the video. I'm like, why are you upset about that? I think that's something to be hype about, bro. Like, the guy's here working. He's here before pitchers and catchers working early.
Some of our best players get the most hate for no reason. Do people forget what he looked like 2 years ago?
It just, like, to me, it seems like fans hate the Yankees more than haters.
Yankee fans are the Yankees' biggest haters. Not the Astros, not the Red Sox fans.
Nobody hates
Yankees fans.
Nobody
ridicule.
hates. No, seriously, nobody hates the Yankees more than the fans
And
themselves.
the people buying the clothes,
Like,
buying
fam,
the tickets.
you got the Yankee jersey fitted, and you lay here complaining, bro. Like, watch. I'm just waiting for the motherfucker to come out talking about Cole. Like, oh man, Cole only pitched 5 innings.
We got kids in their room with a full-on Yankee laptop mouse writing tweets about Miguel Andujar.
Oh my God, I hate the Yankees so much. They never. I was like, man, calm.
It's like,
calm
bro, you
down,
got a
bro.
Yankees bathrobe on right now. You gotta chill out.
I mean, they did talk to him after, when he came out the field, right, Jeff? And we got audio from Miguel Andujar when they asked him if they think that he's actually going to go ahead and like after the first day that he was out there, you know what I mean? Where he was saying that, or basically the first day that he was out there, they asked him like, "Oh, do you think that you could be able to do good or whatever it is and all of that?" And we talked about it. I think it was 2 weeks ago, where they, we were right here, Jeff, where they were like, I don't know, Jeff. What did Andujar say when he came off of the field when they asked him the first date?
Was he hoping something? Was he hoping for something?
Yeah, like Andujar, how do you feel, bro?
I hope so.
Jeffrey's still in Houston, y'all.
I'm a little jet lagged. I'm sorry.
He's like, wait, Andujar?
He said,
No, for nothing. For the you had me at the first half. There.
Yo, honestly, these are good problems to have, Yankee fans.
Yeah.
These are good problems to have. Our almost rookie of the year, third baseman from 2018
doesn't have a position.
and we're trying to figure out where to put this guy, just so we can get a couple extra doubles a week.
Exactly.
It's all good. It's all good. So it's a good problem to have.
But as I mentioned before, so those are the in-house options that that we have, and who else who might be other people that the Yankees that we might see in spring training, but people were talking about as outside options like Aaron Sanchez or Taijuan Walker.
If I sign him, I'm not giving him a 5 starter slot off rip. Like,
no. It's more
you got to compete with these guys.
Minor league deals for sure. Because Taijuan Walker, that guy hasn't pitched, I think, since last year, was it?
I feel like, bro, we just did like experiment like that with some of these wash starters like Gio Gonzalez last year, right? And we signed him, and people are like, "Oh, Gio's gonna," and then it never materialized. He never got to.
I was
Bronx,
actually happy for that Gio signing because he actually did good after they let him go.
Focus on who we got. Focus on our young guys. We got a new pitching coach, a young new pitching coach for exactly this. I don't know. In Cash we trust. If there's somebody out there that
thank you
is going to be the guy to plug in as a fifth starter, that he's on the phone talking to whoever is like trying to make a deal. Send us that guy. But if that guy's not there, we paid Matt Blake to get these young guys ready, and that's what spring training is for. Work, practice, prepare,
that work,
and figure it out. And they will. This is the Yankees.
That's it. Yeah, and they want to bring in Aaron Sanchez or whatever, or Aaron Small or whoever the hell, Sean Chacon and all them dudes. They want to bring. They want to bring them in and be, in a minor league deal. I mean, who cares? Just go ahead and bring them in.
Aaron Small was on fire.
Hey, you remember? They came in and said, we're live.
Yeah.
I'm glad no Yankees Twitter people asked CeCe to come out of retirement for that fifth spot. I thought I was gonna see some.
Now they are.
Now they are. CeCe all the time talking about how he just on R2C2. He enjoyed the Super Bowl.
Yep.
He's enjoying his retirement. He doesn't want to check into spring training. I thought I was going to see more people on Yankees Twitter like, we need CeCe to come back for one more year.
I think CeCe in the podcast, he said, "Yo, I'm fucked up because I'm done." Like I broke that. I had to break that motherfucker to a point that it's like I can't pitch no more. So I'd even
I wasn't even thinking about CeCe.
I didn't even think about CeCe. I was just thinking about what's the next podcast, R2C2.
Right. Yeah.
Love that show.
I love that shit.
Awesome podcast.
So pretty soon, of course, hopefully in the future, CeCe comes on.
We'll bring CeCe and Ruco
exactly
to the studio right here.
Bring them in. We ready.
Anything is possible.
Yeah. We ready.
Vision board. CeCe and Ruco.
And in the news that obviously doesn't stop, guys, by the way, because the more baseball tries to hide this shit, the more it shows its ass. So, of course, this is the weekly cheating scandal section because, it is what it is.
Cheaters.
Can't get away from
it. Cheaters.
I'm trying.
So, apparently, and I don't know which way you guys want to start this, whether you want to start with the Chris Young shit, whether you want to go to the Astros part of it, where they talked about how they had the dark arts. So some people mentioning Harry Potter. I think about also Doctor Strange and his, him being the master of the mystic arts and him having the listen, I don't know. What the hell are we doing here?
It was just cheating. There's no magic involved.
Bruh, it's dark arts.
On,
I don't understand anymore. Then they have Hinge, and he has his interview with MLB, which is basically, to me, you know what this shit is to me, this interview? Listen, guys, I'm the only one taking responsibility. This is my way to get a job back. That's how I looked at it.
Yo, I hated that whole interview.
Interview sucked. Don't waste your time. There's one clip out
there. Such a pointless watch.
So trash.
You sent it in the chat.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't watch this shit because I already seen a clip and I seen like little things. You watched the whole thing. Okay, so Keith, you can let us know. Did we miss anything other than the clip?
No, it's just gonna get you tight. But this is what I say the best thing I took from it, and I think I heard Kim Jones talking on the radio. Mm-hmm. Tom Verducci asked him straight up, "Can you assure us that in 2019 there were no buzzers?" And instead of just coming out and assuring us, you had the opportunity to say there were absolutely no buzzers involved. No, we did not do that. He said.
What he said, Keith?
Well, the commissioner made his report. He pulled a Bregman. He said, and the commissioner made as thorough of a report as anyone. He searched us. He asked us everything. He made us turn over our phones, checked our emails. So I'm going to go with the commissioner. That seems like a cop-out to me. He asked you a question straight on. You could have said yes or no, and instead of a yes or no answer, you said, well, the commissioner.
The commissioner.
Honestly, I feel like we're back to where we started, even with that interview. And, and to me, I'm going to keep saying it. This is all MLB. You know what I mean? Like, just watching out for their golden child.
Yo, all right, so I'm going to take some shots at MLB because I love taking shots at MLB. And somebody from MLB is watching this, looking at me, knowing exactly who I am and what I might say.
Let's do it.
MLB follow.
MLB, you trash. You trash. You tried to produce this.
You trash, son!
You tried to put this whole song and dance together. I'm watching this interview and AJ Hinch is trying to get that victim thing on like Altuve and Bregman had too, right? Man. He said it was a tough day for me when I learned the news of that I lost my job and I'd be out for a year. Yeah, that's called punishment. Because of what you did.
It was a tough day for me when it was the first of the month and I got my bills.
Said, I didn't know.
It's a tough day.
Yeah. It was a tough day for me when I got caught doing something I wasn't supposed to, violating the whole league and my job. He said, I didn't want my daughter to get the notification on her phone.
That's right, yeah.
I drove downtown. We had an emotional meeting.
Because he said,
him and Jim Crane.
He said, come to Houston. He's like, come to Houston and meet me in Houston.
I don't want to hear about that. I don't care about how hard it was for you. That's what I want for you. I want you to suffer a little bit because we suffered in a different way. Yeah. We felt that pain in a different way. So I don't care like the sympathy that Hinch was trying to get off this interview. That's how they opened this interview, and it made me want to smack this dude.
Well, when they asked him the question, do you think that this directly affected? Do you feel like your team is tainted?
Your World Series. Yep.
Well, I can see how that's a obvious.
That's a fair point.
That's a fair point. But we'll never know.
We're never gonna know.
We'll never know.
Fam, you're alive,
guys. Chris. We'll never know that our direct cheating in hearing the pitches being thrown to us.
They did two things in the interview, right?
The Yankees are like, they asked Gary about that. He's like, they cheating. It's a little advantage. I love hearing Gary Sanchez interviews in Spanish. Guys, learn Spanish just so you can understand how Gary talks. He's just bad Dominican, Chris.
He's the best.
He is.
Gio was great on Michael K's show this past week, too.
Yeah, they cheated.
He said probably. They asked him if Altuve knew what was coming from Chapman, and Gio said probably. I hope so.
I hope so.
He said probably.
I hope so.
They did two things right in this interview, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say about that. They did two things right in the interview. They put him on the spot. They gave him an iPad with the Danny Farquhar video, the one that Jomboy did, but without. They gave him the iPad to get his reaction.
Did it say JomboyMedia on it?
No, it said MLB. And now I'm shooting another shot at MLB. Yo,
man.
Let go of some of them rights. Chill. they put him on the spot, and he said, "Yeah, it's fair. It's right there. You can hear the bangings." And if you were watching that live broadcast,
he's like,
they were hiding in plain sight.
How does that make you feel? He was like, "How does that make you feel?" He was like, "Not good."
He's like, to be honest, this is the first time I've heard it. My man, you was in the dugout,
no,
B.
but one of the things that Verducci asked him, he's like, so the via the report, the players said that if they would have been told to stop, they were going to stop. And then he was like, you destroyed 2 monitors. You would think that.
Why you breaking TV?
The players are like, I thought it was after a loss. Like, he was just pissed. Like,
why you breaking the
like,
TV, coach?
like,
Why you breaking up the TV, coach?
If the players, it's like somebody's lying. All of them are lying.
it's a mama show.
It's
The other thing they did,
clown
let me
show,
get
man.
this one out.
It's a
Because
clown
we
show.
all saw the ALCS,
yeah.
the ALCS pregame,
Mm-hmm.
where he basically was saying, "Oh, if I knew this was going to get to the Yankees, I would have practiced it in spring training." Talking about the whistling.
Oh, yeah,
They asked him about that, and what he said was he wasn't talking about 2017 on that podium. He said he was referring to like 2019 because he thinks what they did in 2019 was clear and true and honest.
Oh, because there's a difference.
You was cheating for the last 3 years. Don't give me the song and dance. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, according to reports, it's been going on since 2016. And this guy, what's his name? What's that dude's name? He's the mastermind.
The master
of it all?
of dark arts.
Yeah,
The
whatever,
master of dark
right.
arts.
But it's funny because he's like,
Malfoy?
He's probably laughing like, you guys,
Malfoy.
guys, obviously we're not whistling anymore. Like, he's actually saying it like that. This is the actual meeting, guys, in like the actual press conference, guys. Obviously, I'm laughing because it's ridiculous. We not whistling anymore. I mean, we're not whistling. We have buzzers. We have
We buzzing.
Buzzer
no,
Band-Aids.
not buzzers, guys. No, I didn't say that. Please, can
Buzzer.
I plead the fifth? I plead the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So this guy name is Derek Vigoa, whatever. He's the creator of all
All right, so
the nonsense.
Somebody knock him out.
yeah, so and then Chris Young comes out. They ask him about it. He's like, "Yo, with the Red Sox, he's like, yo, the Apple Watch shit, bro. I got that shit from the Yankees, B. Like when I was with the Yankees, even though the Apple Watch just came out in when was it?
2016?
In 20 no,
He
yeah,
was
it
done
came out
playing
in
with us.
2015. In April of 2015. I guess out of nowhere they just started using it. I'm not gonna doubt, whatever. Maybe they did. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, MLB told the Yankees and they told everybody. They made it very clear with the and the biggest problem is when after MLB clarified who kept doing this shit. Like if a cop lets you go with a warning, you know what I mean? And then you just literally right after you speed off and run the lights like, all right, brother, he just pulls you over again like, motherfucker. We just had this conversation.
What did I just say to you?
I'm doubling this ticket, B. All right? So that's basically what's happening. It's not the first Apple Watch problem with the Red Sox. To me, I don't have a problem with. I do, but I don't. Whatever. MLB told them, chill.
It was new. It was the first of something.
Right.
They're trying to, whatever. They're trying to see what they can do. MLB said, you know what? Let me clarify. This isn't it. You know what I mean? Y'all can't do this. We're going to fine you guys. Here's a fine. All right? It's okay. We're not doing nothing. But, guys, nobody can do this. And then they sent the communication, to the entire league. And then if you do it after that, like the Astros are like, well, we got an Apple Watch. Them dudes idiots, ain't it? You keep bagging that shit, man. Ain't nobody gonna hear us. So many people out here screaming. They're screaming for the trash cans, man. That's a guy that we got in the stands. That's not us.
Exactly.
Long and behold, so you keep doing it after dude has the ticket. Like that's just what it is.
What's annoying me is that more shit is coming out. Even after the MLB said, "Oh, we did our report, we did our investigation, everything is done," and then like a few weeks later, "Oh yeah, this happened too." It's like, wait,
they want it to be done because spring training is 2 days away.
Exactly.
They want to sweep it under the rug because they're worried about the game.
They don't want this going into
they're
the
like,
next
yo,
season.
go away. This has to go away.
But more shit keeps coming out.
But it ain't over until we say it's over.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. And then
MLB is trying to get off of the toilet before fully wiping their ass. Guys, this is one of those shits where you just have to
Getting
continuously wipe until you're done, okay? And you just want to get up.
Damn, Joe. Like, really?
You know what I mean? It's true, bro. Like, come on, B. Let's be real.
Be real, son.
Come on. You can't just, come on, MLB. You can't just be walking around with a dirty ass, B. Like, come on.
Let's
now.
see.
Clean your ass.
Bro,
Yes.
They report to spring training on Wednesday, the 12th, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I actually am excited to see how they handle the media because somebody is going to give away some type of tells.
Well, remember.
Somebody's going to give away some type of line or some type of tick where it's like,
Yeah.
we got him.
Well, remember, Jim Crane said that the team is going to officially apologize.
Yeah, let's hear that shit.
But these guys are baseball players. They're not public speakers.
Exactly.
Somebody's going to mess that up.
They're going to ask him that question.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to
so,
hear. I want to hear Justin Verlander so bad,
So bad.
so bad.
You know, we did hear, though. We did hear from
Charlie Morton.
Hal Steinbrenner.
Oh yes, well we heard from Charlie Morton. He basically said, "Oh,
That's bullshit.
I knew about this, but I am sorry that I did not speak up." You know, and say, "Guy, just get
He
the
didn't
fuck
say-
out of here."
Thanks,
All right, what the
Charlie.
hell, say?
Thanks, Charles.
Yeah, thank you.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
but the boss, Hal Steinbrenner, did speak on the Astros.
And this is the message that we should all look at as Yankee fans, and basically just do it.
Definitely. Shout out to Eric Bolin. He was the one that put up the tweet. And I got it right here. Just want to make sure I got it. So let me just say, when the report came out, I was as upset as anyone. Clearly, there were direct implications to my organization, our 2017 team. But at some point, I think we all, for the sake of the game and the good of the game, we need to move on. There was a continuation, right?
I mean, there was, but I mean, that's basically the gist of what he's talking about, and I agree.
I do. He said everyone needs to make that decision, obviously, themselves as to when that point is. Me, standing here on February 5th, I am moving forward, looking forward, up the hill. That's the 2020 season. That's my focus right now. Move backwards.
We want to move on.
forwards, not backwards.
We've been trying
Upwards.
to move on for weeks. We've been trying to move on for weeks, and now
More
that it
shit
is
comes
actually
out.
starting, there's no way. And I think in the chat the other night, I was like, yo, I've come to grips with the fact that we're gonna talk about the Astros every week through this entire season, and I hope that they don't play well, because that's just gonna make it worse.
Right.
Yeah.
If they're at the top of their division, if they are winning games and throwing it in people's faces, people are gonna start throwing at them. Fans are gonna start throwing shit on the field. Like it's gonna be madness. There's gonna be a mob following them every city they go. People that want to get at them, and then their fans put the battery in their back online. Their fans is with whatever. So it's like we're gonna be talking about this all year. They don't come to the Bronx until damn near the final homestand. I remember last homestand like it was
we're
last
gonna
week.
forget
like,
about. We're gonna forget about that.
no,
shit
we're
right now.
not. We're not. By the time, there's some people that
We'll see
just
where
want
it
to
is
go
in
to
the
that game.
standings.
You know
There's
what
some
it-
people looking at the Yankee schedule and they just want to be there when the Astros are there.
I mean, there's fans.
I'll see.
There's
The season's a long time.
Nah, there's
bro.
fans is gonna be tight.
A
for
long
sure.
time.
But I feel the way that they approach this situation, like how they apologize, how they act, what's their action throughout the season. Because if they're still gonna be acting like assholes,
Like braggadocious.
you know
and
what I
shit.
mean?
Altuve
Exactly.
said,
Then
going to the
even
World
at
Series.
the end of the season, Yankee fans are gonna come out roaring. You know, and
Altuve
definitely.
said, you'll see. At the end of the season,
Do they go
we'll be
to-
right back in the World Series.
That's
Not what you say.
Are they going into L.A.? Is the Astros going to?
They don't play the Dodgers this year.
But they do play the Angels, and I think that's where the Dodgers fans said that they bought a whole bunch of tickets to go.
Oh,
over
yeah,
there.
Pantone. So if you guys are aware of Pantone 294, they mobbed Yankee Stadium in
Yeah.
2016. I was in there for that, and it wasn't fun.
That shit's type embarrassing. Not gonna
It
lie.
wasn't fun. I will say, like, they
Don't do
had
that
the
shit.
whole
Don't do that
they had
shit
the
again.
whole section over there by like 128,
Yeah.
and they had the whole
do that
concessions.
shit
Like
again.
you couldn't even get a beer or a drink over there. It was
Don't-
all
don't
Dodger
do-
blue.
don't do that
They had
shit
that
again.
big ass flag, and they
Fuck
mobbed
outta
our
here.
stadium. I
Fuck
think
outta here.
Betances gave it up that night too. It was bad.
Yeah.
But those same guys, hey, they are friends now. They
Oh.
bought 800 tickets for Astros Angels the first time the Astros. I think opening day or maybe in the opening week the Astros play the Angels and Pantone is pulling up to, I guess, just get at the Astros and their fans. I was giving the Astros fans a hard time during the ALCS on the subway, in the bars. I was making fun of these Texas people. I was just doing that as a fan. I wish I laid into them harder. I wish I gave them hell. So shout out to Pantone.
Yeah.
Do y'all thing out there. Make noise.
Keep that shit on the West Coast, B, all right? 'Cause you come out here again, man, so rap. All right? So that's all I'm going to say, B. Like, just...
They took over in 2016. They mobbed our stadium. There was nothing we could do about it.
Get out of here with that shit.
Yo, they mobbed our stadium down the third baseline. I'll never forget it because I was up in like 206, 207. They had the whole section, like, LA flag, and they were beating us. I never seen Yankee Stadium get taken over like that. People were trying to get tough.
Yeah.
As soon as you walked over into their section, it's a bunch of cholos and LA Dodgers gear.
What's popping?
Speaking of the Dodgers,
Hey.
I see you out there. Are we working on transition right there?
We're
live.
This is lunacy right now. What's going on with the Red Sox?
So apparently the deal finally completed. And the team that got played at the end was the Angels, which they're probably pissed.
So it is completed.
It's completed. Yeah. Okay, so Mookie Betts is officially a Dodger, and so is David Price. The Red Sox are apparently going to be paying $16 million a year for David Price to pitch for the Dodgers.
Yo, they love eating money, yo. Sandoval.
We've seen this before. This is deja vu.
Castillo.
Crawford.
Bro, $60 million.
Gonzalez. Adrian Gonzalez.
Bro, you want to talk about the Yankees? Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all just giving out money, B.
I mean, they don't care, though, because they got the hoisted trophy 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean.
That's the thing.
It's what it is.
I talked about this before somewhere. I don't remember where. But I talked about this. The mentality of the ownerships are different. Mm-hmm. I don't want to say the fans, because I think fans always want to win every year.
Yeah.
But the ownerships are different, right? The Yankees always wanted to win every year. They always want to win every year. And I'm not saying one is wrong or whatever, but one just understands, right? The Red Sox ownership knows they're coming off of a decade where they won 4 championships.
Right.
Right? Wait, not a decade, but you know what I mean. They're coming off of, like, basically in the last 20 years, they won 4 championships after going 86 years without winning one, right? Mm-hmm. So they have pocket change now with their fans that understood and still lived through that time that they were without and losing every year. They understand, like people like our age,
right,
that went through the times losing every single year and knowing about that. Like the new fans probably don't understand that, right? The older fans will be like, yeah, well, we can't get them every year, but you know what? It's better than 86 years.
Exactly.
Right? We won 18, better than 86 years. We won, but even before that, whatever. We won in this year. We won it. They can always, that's their saving grace.
Right.
It'll get to a point later on when those younger fans that didn't live through that time or whatever, once they start having a little bit of a drought where they start putting pressure on ownership. But it's different because ownership knows that they have that pocket change. Yankees don't give that pocket change. Like the Yankees fans don't, like we won in 2009, 2010, we're like, yo, what we doing? That is like we won it. Like, okay, so what we doing?
Yeah.
We won in 2001 when we lost, and they're asking they're asking Joe Torre or whatever after he lost in 2001, and he just finished winning 98, 99, 2000, lost in Game 7, and they asked him, oh, so, whatever, you lost or whatever, you'll do better next year. Mm-hmm. That's what they're telling him. You'll do better next year. And he's like, do better, motherfucker. Like, I just fucking,
won.
Bro, how many times, bro? I got 4 rings in 5 years. I was in the World Series 2001. Like, what you, you'll do better next year, B.
Yeah, next year.
It's like,
yeah, what's good?
Is there a problem? Did I say something wrong?
What's good?
Is there a problem? Is there a problem?
Not, but is it a problem?
Is it a problem? And then Joe Torre's like, is it a problem? They asked him, like, yo.
Move Lonzo. That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem. Well,
it's not a problem. Not a problem.
But what's funny is that, when was it, 1918? That the Red Sox last won the World Series?
Before that.
And then they traded Babe Ruth. So the last time they won was 2018, and they just traded Mookie Betts.
Yeah. And then, which is why they end up reneging on the thing, saying, oh, because, all right, this is the initial trade, right?
Yeah.
Was All right, and the Red Sox have a new GM, which is why we poke fun at him in the beginning. Right. He probably was asking for Hap, for Mookie Betts, I don't know. But he said, this is what, he says, all right, you guys take, basically you're supposed to be David Price, Mookie Betts going to the Dodgers, Bruce Starr Gatterall, which is a reliever, nasty reliever.
Barbasol?
No shit, Barbasol. Going to the Red Sox from the Twins. The Twins were getting Kenta Maeda from the Dodgers. Yep. All that shit, like all this shit is happening, right? And they're moving around. Super blockbuster deal. From there, Jock Peterson was going to the Angels and all this shit, right? And also a pitcher. What's that pitcher's name? Was it Bueller? Walker Bueller? I don't remember. No.
No, Walker Bueller's name.
No, not Walker Bueller. It was another pitcher was going over. Whatever. It doesn't even matter, right?
Going to the Angels?
It doesn't matter.
That was supposed to go to the Angels. Yeah. And then, at the end, the Red Sox, they announced this trade. Mm-hmm. Red Sox Nation is up in arms. They're like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? What do you mean? Like they got Verdugo, Alex Verdugo, whatever it is, and Gatterall. Yeah, and that's it. And they paid $60 million to the Dodgers to pay for Price. They lost Mookie Betts. They lost David Price. They lost all this shit, and we're just getting back a reliever, and then the rest of us.
They don't have a GM.
Then
did they name their GM yet?
Yeah, they got.
They did name the GM, but at the time
they didn't have a manager. They didn't have a manager.
They didn't have a manager.
Then the reports came out like, well,
everybody going crazy. What the hell? You guys got beat over the head. Whatever.
The bullpen shit.
And he was like, oh shit, what can I do? Yeah, like, probably talking to like another executive friend. He's like, listen, just say it's the medicals, B. Like, so he got the papers. He's like, yo, listen, all right, guys. We can't do the trade because the medicals. Well, so what is it? You don't like Gatterall? No, I do. I love him, but we just seen him as a starter, not as a reliever. And he's like, Chief, but we told you he was a reliever, and
pretty much knew all that.
Every single scouting report, even your own scouts, told you it was a reliever. What's going on here? Listen, the medicals, okay? The medicals. Listen, look at right here. He had an injury. He pitched all of September, though. But listen, before that, you guys limited his innings. It's like, yeah, because we're trying to, limit his innings coming. Yeah, but that doesn't look right to me. And, my medical staff, so, we got to rework this deal. It's not I'm not doing this.
I'm not doing this.
Well, what do you want? All right, give me another top 10 prospect. You dead. That's probably exactly what happened. And the Dodgers that's dead. That's dead, B. Fuck out of here, bro. Hang up the phone. We're not doing this shit. Then there's reports. That the Twins pulled out. Like, yo, we're not fucking with these Red Sox freaking clowns, B. They clowns. And then the Dodgers like, yo, come on. Let's talk about this shit, man. Come on. Nah, B, I'm not messing with the Red Sox, B. I'm not fucking with them. He's like, all right, listen. Let's just get everybody come back to the table. This is the Dodgers. Come on, when they see Mookie Betts, it's like, please, let's just work it out. Like, listen, let's just work it out. It's like, all right, come back to the table. They finally worked it out where today, basically, the Dodgers, the Twins are not working directly with the Red Sox anymore.
Yeah.
Kenta Maeda is still going to the
Twins.
The Twins. Yeah. And then they do their trade, their swap with Verdugo and some other prospect. I don't have the exact trade in front of me right now. I think you have it. But basically, all in all, the team that got played, and Artie Moreno, which is the owner for the Angels, was pissed off at the Dodgers or some other teams because they were like, yo, what the hell? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm trying to get Jock Peterson. Like, yo, I'm getting Jock Peterson for the low. Like, they got Jock Peterson for the low, guys. Listen, for the low. So he's like, oh, shit, I'm beating these dudes over the head. And it's the Dodgers, you know what I mean? Like, the fuck, let's go. I'm L.A. And then now, musical chairs, they took out a chair, and one that's left without a seat is the Angels. And they don't have Jock Peterson.
They don't have Jock Peterson.
Pissed the fuck off.
They don't have Garrett Cole.
My God.
You know what I mean? Who was the other pitcher, the big pitcher? That's Strasburg. They don't got Strasburg, but they do have, was that guy, the player from the Nationals?
Rendon?
Rendon. They do have Rendon, yeah.
Yeah, Rendon.
So Jeff Passan said that the Red Sox and the Angels.
Oh, Jeter Downs is now.
So that Derek Jeter Downs.
Derek Jeter Downs.
Yeah, so he's going the Jeter Downs and Verdugo to the Red Sox. Mookie Betts, David Price, and $16 million a year.
So he's out of here. Yeah, so he's out. He's out of the freaking the AL East.
That's another guy we don't have to worry about.
Yeah. So whatever. I wish the Red Sox no happiness. And that's basically how I feel. I think you guys probably feel the same when it comes to the Red Sox.
It's what it is.
Yep. Thank you, Joe Pesci.
It's what it is.
I got no love for him. So watching him struggle, it's like
that shit was good.
I wanted
it to fail.
Y'all.
Some dude hit me up on Twitter. Yo, Keith, some dude was like, yo, man, this guy, look at this. I guess he was a Dodger fan. Some dude was like, oh, this guy wants the trade to go through because he's afraid of the Dodgers. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the Dodgers.
No, sir.
Let's go. No, sir, not me, bro. I just want the embarrassment that the Red Sox are causing for their organization to continue to happen. Like, that shit is entertaining.
Do we even see the Dodgers this year? Like, outside of the playoffs, obviously.
Fall Classic.
Nah. Just the World Series, you know.
I see you in October.
Yeah. Hope you get there.
Shout out to Talking Jake. Talking Jake said that the New York Knicks have been a better run franchise in the last month than the Boston Red Sox.
My Knicks,
I love that.
My Knicks are on a 4-game winning streak. They're
That's
going,
saying something, B.
Yeah, they're going against
sad shit for you.
Atlanta right now. So let's see if this guy doesn't beat us up.
Yeah. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Trey Young. Hopefully Trey Young.
No, sir. Not me.
So, you guys want to talk about Lindor?
Legs or no legs.
Legs or no legs.
Oh my God.
Legs or no legs.
How do we get from Arenado, to now Frankie Lindor, and people saying, well, if he's gonna go anywhere, the Yankees are gonna swoop in. I'm like, come on with
because
this.
he likes Derek Jeter.
Yeah, because he's
that's how things work.
Not funny, but that is a guy that the Yankees will go after in a trade. But the whole thing is, do we even have the pieces?
I don't think Cleveland likes doing business with us like that.
But I mean, they did the trade. Now that their GM or team president is, I think his dad works for WFAN or whatever it is. Chernoff.
If Cleveland wants to win, they know they got to go through us. So they're not sending the best player on their team this way or helping us court him or any of that. I just think it's something that Yankee fans do. When we talk about the Yankee fans, there's more of us than any other fan base, and there are fans that like to cook up these. We're supposed to get Chris Bryant this week as well.
Oh, yeah, Chris Bryant. You didn't see that, too. So we're supposed to get Lindor, Chris Bryant.
And Arenado.
And Arenado. And of course, we supposed to have more money to sign Aaron Judge, of course. And, yes, we're supposed to then pull off a trade for Trout.
Right before spring training.
Yes, because they lost Jock Peterson, so why even try? And that's it. That's basically what was supposed to happen.
I think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get all those guys.
Got a question from Samantha. Didn't leave us a voicemail this week.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
It's all right. But
I sent the number. Like, call a voicemail line.
Leave us a voicemail, guys. If
this
you guys want to leave us a voicemail, feel free to do so. Voicemail number for the Pinstripe Sean podcast is 347-389-4898. I wanted to do that because this just sounds straight radio voice in here, right? This just sounds straight. Sits right here, right now. 347-389.
That would have been cool if Jeff could have added like an echo to your voice. It would have sounded like radio.
I like turtles.
Yeah. And
so what's the question?
Oh yeah, the question. That's what we were talking about. She says, as baseball fans, we want more information about the Astros cheating scandal. It's in our nature to dig deeper and find out the truth, but digging deeper may reveal a much bigger MLB, issue for MLB. Yes. You're right.
Wait, what's the question?
And the question is, 1, do you believe that the Yankees have cheated more specifically in recent years? 2, do you believe that the sign stealing is much bigger issue throughout baseball in all clubs? Astros were just more advanced.
Well, didn't the MLB do an investigation? Or was it just the teams that they were suspecting, or was it the whole league?
I mean, they did investigate, but MLB's trying to sweep this shit under the rug. I'm sure that there were other teams that they were investigating. We're still waiting on the results of the Red Sox.
See, but
what do you guys think? What do you think?
I don't think the Yankees cheated, and obviously I'm biased. I'm in Yankee gear, but like the way that Brian Cashman and the way that the Yankees were on top of this whole, like, and even when they had hot stove and Cashman said, "Yeah, we knew, we were doing our due diligence." Mm-hmm. If the Yankees cheated, right? Usually when you do wrong,
thank you.
And you have something to hide,
you're not gun ho try to shed light. It's like the pine tar shit, B. Right. It's like, yo, why the hell, bro? Why you not bringing up in the Red Sox? I have no problem with the Red Sox bringing up the Pineda pine tar shit, mm-hmm. right? Because it was embarrassing. It was almost embarrassing the other team not to report it.
That was really bad.
We were all watching that broadcast.
What are you doing?
Yo, this shit
but
is
anyway,
obvious.
So stupid. But
real quick,
yeah.
Joe and I were watching that game at home. Joe was like, "Yo, what's that black shit in the back?"
You try and come up with things. You're like, is he sweating like that? Maybe it's the lotion he wore. Nah, that's got to be what we think it is. How long is it gonna go until they
exactly? They let it go for a couple of innings. It's like, yo, come on. It's like
because I think what they
see John Farrell go up. Like the way he looked, he's like he tapped the umpire like. Come on, man.
Got like a little taste of the chocolate, put a finger swipe on it, like.
Yeah, he apologized probably. He's like, yo, I'm so sorry.
Like, it was too apparent. It was too much. It's too much, baby.
Yo, come on. Like, yo, listen.
At least put it in the glove.
Well, hey, we're talking about pine tar. We're not talking about technology, cameras, digital sign stealing. There's levels to all this.
But you're right. If somebody is stealing, if you listen, you're not going to rattle somebody when you're doing the crime yourself. Right? At least not to that point, right? Like, you're not going to I don't know if the Yankees are doing something. I'm sure that they have their own ways of deciphering signs when the player's on base or whatever it is. I don't know if they have their own secret fucking feed in center field. Like, they probably don't do that. You know what I mean? They probably steal signs like how normal people steal signs.
Didn't someone try and check us in the past season and they saw some cameras in center field and they're like, hold on, pump your brakes. That's the Yes Network.
The MLB was like, they got it approved. Relax.
But the thing that
you're allowed to check
it was the manager that, or was it the guy that got fired from the Astros?
The assistant GM.
But when the Yankees got caught in that whole shit, it was the Apple Watches, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it wasn't illegal at that time. It was made illegal after they noticed how
it wasn't clarified.
Right.
Basically, it wasn't supposed to be done. That's why they got fined. And the Yankees got fined because they used the bullpen phone incorrectly. Yeah. All right, not because of Apple Watches or whatever. It's just that they bullpen phone incorrectly. Anyway. So Red Sox, Apple Watches, after that, that's when MLB was like, we had to clarify it to everybody so that nobody tries to say, oh, we didn't know.
Because they knew somebody was going to play stupid.
Yes. So now everybody clarified, and you still doing this. Do I think that to answer your question, do I think that the Yankees are doing it recently? No, because, bro, you could tell that some of these dudes are up there guessing. Like, Gary Sanchez up there guessing sometimes, man.
Look at Judge, man.
Yeah, like, you could tell, man. When some of these guys struggle, it's like, come on, man. I could be telling, fastball. They're like, slider? It's like, yo, he's throwing a slider, okay? We know this 100% for sure. He's like way out in front. It's like, there's no way. Or you got to be like a fool, like just straight ignoring it. The other thing is that do you believe sign stealing is much bigger issue throughout baseball in terms of clubs? I think it is, but I think it was, or it probably was, like people were doing it, but I think people were like, oh shit, yo, I'm not messing. I'm chilling now because it's too hot, bro. Like, I'm not going to go like, bro, you guys just robbed that bank last week. I'm not going in that bank this week, man.
See, but what's annoying is, the punishment. Because
does it deter you from doing it?
Right, because my thing is, so all I got to do is pay $5 million. Yeah, obviously, the manager, the general, whoever got fired or whatever, but the punishment wasn't that harsh.
But you don't want to, listen, Chris, you don't want to be the second guy.
No,
If you're the second guy after this shit happened, if you're the second guy, MLB is like, we talked about this behind closed doors, motherfucker. What are you doing?
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? So I think universally, like all of them are like, we're going to stay clear of this, you know what I mean? Until they come up with something else. What are things that they should probably do?
I think now the guys with that moral standard like Hinch tried to pretend to be the guy that like I didn't like it. I was breaking monitors. I should have done more. No, now that
it's your clubhouse.
Yeah, it's your team. Now that this has all come out, every manager, every person that's in charge, if they even smell some kind of technology or some kind of way of cheating, is going to get deaded because no one wants to be made the second example of. No one wants to be the next ones because we know if this ever happens again, everyone's going to be calling for a strip of, let's say, a title if they get that far, and then everything else that didn't happen to the Astros.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But I mean, it's so that's the question that we got this week. I don't know, guys. Make sure you guys leave us a voicemail or questions for the Pinstripe Strong DM. It is open. You can slide in the DM, y'all, and leave the Pinstripe Strong Twitter and Instagram account questions that you would like to maybe hear on the next podcast, or 347-389-4898. Yeah, that's it right there.
Twitter, Instagram, all of that.
But yeah, guys. So I mean, some good stuff. We don't have Keith with the voice of God this week.
Can I say that, like, last week, the audio, technically, we didn't have Jeff one.
Keith was like, can we record now, please? I want to watch a bad taste of this freaking play. I'm like, yo, bro, let's do Sunday. He's like, nah, man.
Nah, for us to come back with high-quality audio, soundproof room, after that episode, like, that is how you do it. That's how you do the podcast.
The upgrade, man.
The police in the background, like, we need that. Let's go. Jeff.
Hold on.
Appreciate it.
We just need two people arguing outside.
Exactly.
It'll be the...
What you mean you didn't get the Goya? I told you the So, it's some good shit, guys. So, thank you, and JomboyMedia, of course, for providing this studio in space, and Jomboy and, everybody, and, we're building this up from the ground up. But follow us. Follow me, Joe's McFly. Follow Keith.
At Keith McPherson.
And follow
Chris McFly 28.
And Jeff apparently still is in the doghouse on Instagram. So on Twitter, you can follow him at Young God Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
And you could also follow Pinstripe Strong Twitter and Instagram account, and also follow I feel like there's one more that we forgot to
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube at Joe's McFly, and of course support JomboyMedia, which I need to talk
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, me.
Yes, me.
What? It's a bootleg Rick Ross.
Ross Rick.
Ross Rick.
Rose.
Guys, we don't take shit too serious here.
At all.
But make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast. Leave a 5-star review. Let us know how you guys feel. But guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. Stay pinstripe strong. And let's go Yankees, all right? Tell them, Noah.
Drake, stop wearing Yankee stuff. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, put you on. Cool.
That's how you read that shit right there. Good shit.
Oh, man.
For the first one
in the books. First one in the books.
I love the basement, and I love the authenticity of that look of the basement. But like this is cool.
We gotta decorate it in here.
This reminds me of like my school radio. This is a radio station shit.
This is awesome. That is awesome.
Guys on YouTube, thank you guys so much for joining early and late. Oh yeah, Jeff, it's probably a little bit less than an hour and 7 minutes because we remember we started way early.
I was keeping track right here.
Okay, well, guess not. All right, guys. So
an hour 7?
Oh shit.
An hour 7?
Nah, it was more.
It's a bit more.
All right,
Like hour 20.
Nah, it won't be hour 20. Like hour.
Good laughs. There's some stuff that we could probably cut up and shit and talk about.
All right,
but guys,
we ain't
subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging on. I don't know if there was some people in there talking and shit.
We didn't say happy birthday to Jason Dominguez.
Man, I'm sorry I couldn't sneak you in the news, bro. It's just too much.
So much going on.
What the hell happened to Michael Caputo, man? They
what happened?
Freaking deleted mad messages of his, bro. What's good with you, bro? This guy, Michael, sometimes gets in there, gets really upset. Thank you so much, Metro. To my mods, thank you guys for helping out here. Jared, Metro. Oh, Talking Giants is in here. Let's go.
What up?
You guys are my favorite Puerto Ricans. Keep it up, man. Thank you.
From Jomboy Media to Homeboy Media.
Mr. Pizza Face in here. You got some people in here, so some good shit, man. You guys talking it up, chopping it up with us, man. I think I seen
Double OT, Knicks Hawks right now.
Double T.
All right, guys, we logging off now from JomboyMedia Studios. Peace.